People say 1v1 makes you better at the game. I'm not a very competitive player, but I like Rocket League and I want to improve at it. That's why I like to try new workshop maps or creative ways to get better. And it does help, but not always as fast as I would want it to. I must have been pretty desperate to think that playing 100 1v1 games would be a good idea. Just like Morgan's Paradox sacrificed his body for science, in this video I'm going to sacrifice my mental health for your entertainment, and to see if playing once can indeed make you better at the game. As I don't have the money for a sideline psychiatrist, I decided to preserve myself by not playing actual people. That's why I decided to go for Nexto, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Although he has some flaws, especially in the air and against bumps, he's considered to be GC level-ish. I know there are stronger bots nowadays, but Nexto will be enough of a challenge for me. I play the games in 5 series, and for each I detail my progression and my feelings about it. So this is it, let's jump to the first segment. So it's actually not the first time I play Nexto. I tried it some time ago and obviously I got completely crushed. I was hoping that with the training I got since then I would be way better. And the first game was actually promising. But as you know, the most difficult thing in Rocket League is consistency. It is a thing to pull off some very nice shots, but keeping this level of consistency throughout all your games is what differentiates a great player from the others. And for this training I really decided to focus on that. Trying to get consistent even though I'm getting obliterated and forcing myself to play the games all the way to the end. In this first segment I played 21 games, and after a while you can really tell it's a bot. Like, he becomes very predictable, but it doesn't make it any easier and it's very frustrating. So after about 20 games I take a break, hoping that I would do better once I'm refreshed and rested. So let's jump into the second series. I'm already seeing some minor improvements. That's what I keep telling myself anyway. To be fair, it's hard to evaluate. I mean, I surprise myself a little sometimes with good shots or good blocks, but any mistake is punished right away with Nexto. And it really proves the point that it's not about the flashy mechanics, but more about little things, boost management, minor decisions, movements, and controlling the ball. So although I'm getting destroyed games after games, I'm glad that I get to rethink my gameplay and try to improve in these little things. After 24 games, it's time for me to take a break. Let's jump to the third series. The making of this video is starting to become difficult. I don't know, it doesn't feel like I'm making any real progress at this point. All the games are beginning to look the same. I just gotta continue and keep working. I'm trying to focus on other things like not panicking or trying to control the ball better. It's also important to know that it's not really possible to flick the ball past Nexto. He has like perfect reflexes. So if you want to score, you either have to bump him or have a nice play in the air or from the wall. I must say it feels good to land some air dribble bumps on him. Despite how hard it is, I'm getting some close games here and there. On this segment I only played 15 games. It's time to talk about the fourth one. After 8 games, something came up and I had to interrupt this segment, so although I didn't play for several days, I just decided to include it in just one series. Now, although they're small, I'm starting to definitely see some improvements. It's hard to say though if I'm getting better in general, or if I'm just getting better at playing the bot, but I feel like I'm definitely getting some confidence and a little more consistency. Something weird that I'm noticing too is it seems like the bot is stronger in some games. Now, I want to say too that during the making of this video that lasted about a week and a half or 2 weeks, I didn't play online at all. I just focused on these games against Nexto, and maybe I had a little bit of free play or training here and there, so I will have to get used to play with real people and I'm getting excited to do so. So in this series I played a total of 27 games, let's jump on to the last one. At this point I must say that I did really improve, but the bot is still definitely way better than I am. Most of the games are not even close. You might wonder, by the way, did I win at least one time against Nexto? Now the goal was to improve, and focus on my training, but did I? I'll answer this question in a bit. If you use Nexto for improvement though, you'll have to be satisfied with very few results, at least at first. Now, winning against it is a thing, but winning against it consistently takes another level. I'll talk about it more in a future video, but if you're planning on using it, yeah, just like be patient with yourself. Now, I did say too that I had pretty close games. So although the bot is way better than I am, I wanted to finish this video on a good note and provide an entertaining last game. Not necessarily winning, I mean that would be great if that happened, but just a nice last game. And unfortunately the game 100 wasn't really good. Now I didn't have to stop at 100 games sharp, so I decided to continue a little bit. Game 101 didn't work that well and I'm starting to get tired and discouraged, but I'm pushing through and try to do one last game. Will it be it? I don't know what to say. I mean, it feels so good to be that close, but at the same time so bad to lose like that. I mean, I guess it's positive. I got some close games. I did really improve. I'm more confident. And I get to buy some new furniture. I was discouraged and tired, but I must say now I'm relieved. I'm just happy I did it all the way. You know, I didn't give up. I do feel like I have improved and I'm looking forward to see the results in actual games, I mean online games. Before that I will rest, of course, and I'm taking some time to reflect on all these games. The grind, the frustration. You know what? I feel good. I have time for one more. What if I play? Just for fun. I'm gonna do it, guys. This is the last, I promise. Maybe it will be a disaster, but you know what? I don't care. I'm gonna throw everything at him. Let's do it.
Take on
I'm choking this. He's just better. In the air, on the ground. There is one last thing I can try.
I'll finish you!
Well, that was a freebie. Guys, I just can't believe it. It's appropriate that this dream comes true here in this utopian Colosseum. Now, for those of you who are curious, I actually won 3 times against Nexto in a total of 103 games. Game 21, I don't know how, but I just did. Game 83, I think, I unfortunately forgot to record, so I'm not quite sure, but it was in the 80s. And the final game, game 103. Now, of course, it creates a nice conclusion for the video, but like I said, what I'm aiming for is this consistency that will allow me to beat him every time, and I'm not at that level yet. But at the end, I would say that this training was a success, and that I was able to improve in my confidence, ball control, boost management, and these little things that you might not see right away but can really be a game changer. Stay tuned for the next video, as I will be showing you the result of all this training in online games, and I will also talk about the pros and cons of using Nexto for training. That's it for me, thank you very much for watching the video, see you next time, this is Simon.
I'll be back.